Hello, boys and girls. Miss Bowen here with this week's art project. We have a holiday coming up that we will be celebrating, Memorial Day. So I would like you to put your creative skills to use in your home and participate in the Stars and Stripes Challenge. Memorial Day is on May 25th this year. It's a holiday that is reserved for the last Monday of May each year. Memorial Day is about remembering our heroes, the men and women who fought to save our country and protect our freedom. Originally, Memorial Day was known as Decoration Day. Often what you see on Memorial Day are red, white, and blue decorations. You may see them on people's porches, in their yards, at cemeteries, or in places all over in the public. The red, white, and blue is to symbolize our country, and it is to show that we remember and we honor those who fought for our country. You see the red, white, and blue and the stars and stripes of our country in different ways. In flags, wreaths, bows, flowers. Your project this week, I'd like you to use the symbols of the flag. The flag of the United States has 13 stripes that represent the original 13 colonies of our country. The 50 stars represent the 50 states that are now part of the nation. And the colors of our flag are red, white, and blue. So here's your challenge for the week. What artwork can you create to honor our heroes by showing our nation's symbols? Your project must include the following 5 things: stars, stripes, red, white, and blue. How you put these together will be up to you. I'm going to show you multiple different ideas that you could look at and decide what you want to try. But you might come up with a whole different idea all on your own. Idea number 1 is to create a paper collage. Collage is when you cut and glue paper together into a certain design. So your collage would show the stars and stripes and red, white, and blue symbols of our flag. You could cut those symbols with different color papers, or you could even rip those symbols. If you don't have color paper, maybe you have to color the paper yourself and then continue with your collage design. You could even find different kinds of paper and rip or cut and put them all together. This here is different paper found in magazines. Idea number 2, you could create a paper sculpture. Using different color papers, again, maybe it's construction paper you have, or maybe you have to color the paper yourself or even paint it. You take the paper and you create a sculpture, which means it's not a flat piece of artwork, it pops off the page. Here are 2 different kinds of sculptures showing our red, white, and blue colors and the stars and stripes symbols. These ones were made by folding or bending paper or curling it up and attaching them. So you would be deciding how to attach your papers together. A closer look at details of a paper sculpture. You can use all sorts of different techniques. The point is to glue and attach your pieces together, and you want to try changing its form, meaning it won't be one flat piece of paper anymore. It might bend or fold or curl, coil, or even loop. Idea number 3, use a paper plate. The first idea here shows that you could cut out the middle of a paper plate, and then you go forward and decorate with your stars and stripes. Or another idea is to fold the paper plate in half and cut on the fold. Then you have a semicircle. Here you would decorate or paint or color that half circle any way you would like, and then attach string to the top so it hangs. And the third idea here is to cover your plate with stripes. Cut a spiral cut all throughout the circle of your plate. Make a separate star and then dangle the spiral from the star, and it looks like a swirl of stripes hanging from the star. Idea number 4 is just to simply draw and color stars, stripes, red, white, and blue, any creative way that you can think of. It could be just one star, it could be lots of stars. You could make the stripes go in different directions. You could add patterns to your stripes. The point is to just continue using those symbols of our flag. What you might want to do is get some practice in of how to create a star. There's 2 ways you can draw a star. The first way is with lines, and that is probably our easiest way we know to draw a star. If you pay attention to the picture, just look at each step. The red line shows you where to draw next. Or you could challenge yourself and try the other way, which is without lines, the lines that go in the center. And this is about getting your angles just right and getting the 5 points of the stars drawn. You might want to pause here and take some scrap paper and get some practice in with how to draw stars with your straight lines and showing the 5 points. But just remember that art can come from the heart. And oftentimes our art should have special meaning that represents important ideas. Try any of the ideas I've showed you or come up with one on your own. The point is that you are creating art that shows that you are an American and you remember those heroes who defended and protected our country. Thank you for watching this week. Don't forget to decorate with red, white, and blue, and remember what's important about Memorial Day.